Happy Halloween, everyone. Oh, oh, this? Oh, this is just to hold all the goddamn tea that gets spilt in this movie. I'm serious. This is like this Gen Z murder mystery send up has more spilt tea than Boston in 1773. This movie is fucking vicious, but it's also so fun. This movie's got a pretty interesting plot, right? Girlfriends Sophie and B head to the luxurious mansion of Sophie's friend David for a hurricane shut-in party. So that's like hurricanes going off. They all decide to just lock themselves in, drink, party, that sort of thing. Now B is nervous because all of Sophie's friends have more money than God, and they're all also entitled as all hell. They're the most entitled people I've almost ever seen on screen. When one of the partygoers ends up dead, paranoia swells, and we get to watch everything turn into a coke-fueled haze of iPhone flashlights and glow sticks. Enjoy.
Hot girl, pop girl, rich girl.
Guys, I get so stressed out every time we play this. Someone always ends up crying.
Just wanna be me.
So how do you play?
I'm a hot girl and I come in different flavors.
If you draw the piece of paper that has the X on it,
You are the murderer.
The neighbors.
everyone else has to avoid being killed.
What is that?
Xanax, do you want one?
Yeah.
Just wanna pull up and step out of shine.
What is happening? Our friend is dead. So if you could just not escalate this situation, that
I'm not escalating. You're holding the knife and you're moving your hands while you talk.
This movie's so funny. Like, almost all the characters are hateable, and I thought there's no way I'm going to get into it. Like, there's no way I'm going to be able to get into this movie when I hate these fucking characters. But there is something about their uselessness that will have you picking your favorite. Like, they're just helpless. They're just fucking helpless. They're so helpless. The amount of times I said, "Oh, Greg, you beautiful bitch," or "God damn it, Alice, you absolute mess, get in there." You can't help but root for some of them. They're just, I don't know what it is. And they do something really good is they give you a lower class character to they sort of act as your eyes and ears. So you can see how vapid all these people are. And that's done really, really well. There is a lot of playing the victim Olympics. And it's great to watch because the poorest person here, apart from B, still has 2 professors as parents. But, in her defense, yeah, but they're at a public university. It's fucking hilarious. This movie's so good. The dialogue is obviously the actors had a lot of input into the dialogue because it's great. This film is a social horror. The women in this friendship group, they know all each other's insecurities and buttons, and they get used as weapons of mass destruction in this. There is a scene involving one character. Basically, she hits her limit and she starts exploding on another character. And even I was like, oh, damn. It's like platinum level Mean Girls. Like, backhanded compliments are handed out like Halloween candy, and the side eye is abundant. All the actors in this are top tier. Everyone does a great job. I believed every single character, but my favorite was Rachel Sennott as podcaster Alice and Lee Pace as Alice's older, clueless boyfriend Greg. Yes, you heard right. Lee Pace is in this. Thranduil, father of Legolas, king of the Woodland Realm. He is in this, and he's a fucking himbo, and it's awesome. They also did something really clever in casting Pete Davidson as an egotistical junkie, because he plays those roles really well. Even though in real life I know he's not, but he's something about those roles. He plays like a petulant man-child, really well. Now, there's not too much gore in this movie, as most of it's about finding corpses, not making them. But they are fairly creative in the way they do the deaths. The lighting in this movie must have been an absolute fucking nightmare for the cinematographer, because there's a hurricane going on outside, there's lots of rain, lots of darkness, and most of this film is illuminated by a mix of iPhone flashlights and rave glow sticks, but the geniuses in Halinda Region and Jasper Wolf, they just made it work. I don't know how they did it, but I didn't feel like in some movies you're like, is this a cave scene? Where are we? I got none of that. Disaster Piece provides the music for this one, just like he did with the 2014 masterpiece It Follows. He fucking sends it, man. He fucking sends it. This has such good music. The soundtrack in this is so good. There is a dance party montage that is backed by 212 by Azalea Banks. And I don't love Azalea Banks, but 212 was perfect. And it turned my fucking living room into like a party at midnight. This movie is definitely best watched, covered in glow sticks, fucking cruiser in hand, just reading horoscopes with your besties. Yas, Queen, slay! That's the vibe. That's the vibe of this whole fucking movie. And it's not serious. Like, if you're going in thinking that this is actually how these people are, don't. Like, they play it up so well. They play it up so well. I recommend watching this if you love horror comedies. This is a really, 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 really good horror comedy. If you love to hate watch characters and slashes, this is a whole movie about hate watching people. It's awesome. It's so good. It's so low stakes because of that, and it just allows you to have fun. If you want to see the Elf King himself attempt TikTok dancing, that is in here. That's for you, LOTR fans. I don't recommend watching this if you want something super serious or super scary. Like I said, this is himbo bimbo paradise, and it's fun as fuck. If you can't stand bullying social horrors, this is hardcore. This is real Housewives of LA shit. They're all getting in each other's heads. They're all stabbing each other in the back. It's full on. As always, thanks for watching. We only have one more movie in our Spooktober Watchfest, and that is the apparent new scariest film of all time, When Evil Lurks. Usually I take that shit with a grain of salt, but the guy who made this also made Terrified, which is such a scary movie. So I'm hoping. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for that review, and to finish off the Watchfest. Peace.